everyone, just a really quick little message, a word of encouragement, in fact, about a common challenge I find many women face, and it undermines their ability to lose weight, and that is a number on the scale. Now, I often find women have a very specific goal in mind, and specific goals are good, all right, but it is often I need to lose 5 kilos, or I need to lose 10 pounds, or I want to be X weight. Now, there are many, many factors that play into our body weight on the scale. Why? The reason is because the weight on the scale is dependent on our body composition. What does this mean? Our body is made up of bone, and our skeletal structure, muscular structure, all right, that muscles, body fat, all right, and then water. And then, of course, we have our organs. So all of these things together make up our total weight. Now, what happens is often as we're getting fitter and stronger, we are going to improve our muscle density. Okay, that is the firmness of our muscle. That means that there are more muscle fibers growing and instead of it being spongy, okay, and flabby, it starts to become firm and defined. We're not talking about bigger muscles. We're talking about muscle density, something quite different. And then at the same time, you're losing body fat. Now, here's the thing. Say a handful of body fat and you take a handful of dense muscle, guess which weighs more? The muscle weighs more, all right? So the muscle's going to be heavier. So as you're starting to kind of change the equation of your body composition, you're losing body fat, but you're gaining some muscle. What can happen is on the scale, which is a total number, it might actually stay the same, or it might drop a little bit, but you've lost 6 inches off your waist and your clothes are loose. And you're like, what's going on? Like when I was, for example, when I was 63 kilos, 10 years ago, I couldn't get into these trousers, but now I can. That's because you've developed this beautiful muscle density that's going to firm, shape, and tone. And in fact, the muscle is what's going to help get rid of that cellulite, because it's that muscular layer, okay, underneath the subcutaneous fat layer that's going to help to firm, smooth, and support the surface of your skin, right? So this is actually a little bit more complex than just a number on the scale, an arbitrary number. So I just want to encourage you, okay? And not only that, the point is that change happens incrementally, all right, over days and weeks and months. So weighing yourself, sometimes I've had women who might weigh themselves a few times a day, and that's going to vary according to water retention. It's going to vary according to your time of the month, the 24-hour circadian cycle, okay, your sleep-wake cycle. There's lots of factors going on. So I don't recommend going just by the scale, all right, as a source of benchmarking your progress. That's the key. There are many other ways to measure your progress. One of my favorites is progress photos, because it shows you visually what's happening, how the cellulite's disappearing, how your body is reshaping, how the fat is being redistributed, how the muscle is shaping, firming, and toning your body. Measurements are awesome. You'll often find, those centimeters are coming off, right? Super motivating. And just how you feel. Hey, at the end of the day, we just want to feel and look amazing. And those changes on the outside often happen with changes on the inside. We start to feel good. We have more energy. We feel more motivated. We're sleeping better. And guess what? That translates into the changes on the outside. So there's just a few reasons why not to don't let the scale sabotage your results. Don't let it change your emotional state just because of an arbitrary number, all right? I'm not saying it's not part of the equation, but you need to have everything in balance, looking at the big picture. How do I feel? What are my measurements? How have my photos changed? And yes, what is my total weight? Bearing in mind, we're talking about body composition, all right? So as you get fitter and stronger and healthier, your body composition will change. You'll have more muscle, and guess what? More muscle means that your resting rate metabolism goes up, so you burn more calories at rest. So once you kind of get your head around, I know I've covered a lot in this short little video, and once you get your head around, this is actually about body composition, not about just a number on the scale. It's so liberating because you don't have to kind of feel emotionally tied and held to ransom to getting on the scale every day. So I just hope this little message has helped. If you have any questions at all, please post them below this video or send me a private message via my page. I would love to hear from you.